What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back with another Musume video. Hope y'all had a good weekend. And we are here with the League of Heroes. Obviously, it is just day one. And obviously, I didn't record the video time I usually do when I started recording it earlier. But it's still early enough to the point where it's still good enough. It is literally like 40 minutes after the League of Heroes started. Decided to give a little bit of time because I was finishing up a training run with Calstone Light. So pretty much, as you guys can see, my lineup in the button. And you guys probably don't notice a Sakura Bakushino, which is funny because she was literally the only legit short distance Uma in my team before I pulled Calstone Light. And long story short, I just didn't. I spent all my extra time just training Calstone Light. And we managed to get a UE 8 with her. My team just pretty much is consisted of UE 8 and a UE 9, agree cap, and the only one with an S in short distance. Will I keep training Calstone Light? Probably. I mean, I don't mind, to be honest. If she's gonna be my first UD, then so be it. But just to also see if I can upgrade or update the team while the League of Heroes is going, because the League of Heroes stays around for a couple of days. So pretty much the next couple of videos, probably even throughout the week, will just be League of Heroes. So that's at least how it usually goes. But other than that, before we do jump into the League of Heroes, and as usual with the League of Heroes, I just let the runs go while I go over the comments. Just, you know, make use of the time, because we're just going to pretty much be watching the races in their short version instead of skipping through the whole thing. But other than that, guys, if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, please feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Circle ID photo should be on the screen. Give that a search, click join request. It will send me a request letting me know that you want to join. After that, go down in the comments section, let me know that you sent the request, and also what your in-game name is, just so I can match them and make sure that it's you that I'm adding into the circle. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for that. Let's just jump right into it, and we're pretty much just gonna go until we reach silver, as always, that we always do in day one. We usually just chill around and just go until silver. We always usually use 10 tickets at the last day because we don't use the first 5 tickets in the first day. So there we go. I actually don't know how many times it's gonna take, so we're just gonna take it easy there, and may or may not use that depending if I remember it or not. I did see a full UD team here, but we'll see how we do against them. You never know, once in a while lower ranks do somehow beat them. But while the races are going, we will go over the comments. And the first comment is going to be from Nova. I read the title, or the first few comments are going to be from Nova. I read the title and I'm thinking to myself, don't do it, Yamero. Well, regardless, I still went for it. Next comment says, I guess that's the saying, 90% of gamblers quit before they win the jackpot. Or something like that. I think I've heard something like that before, I think. Sounds familiar. That is the philosophy when it comes to why I hoard rocks for gachas. For Blue Archive and Uma, I'm basically playing these games blind with no prediction as to what the next characters they might add. So I have a contingency fund in place as to ensure that I can reach pity. In the case of Blue Archive, I do have enough rocks, 115k, saved up to pity twice for the anniversary, just to see if I can get some more students I've skipped in the past. I don't know the pity of Blue Archive, to be quite honest. So seeing that, I'm assuming it's 50k if you said twice. So that's crazy. Although I have played Blue Archive in the past, I never really saved up to pity or anything like that because I didn't play it for a really long time. I just played it for, I would say, maybe a couple of months. And that was pretty much it. See if I can remember students I skipped in the past. In games where I can swipe, I would just go ham. This is true for Counterside and Arknights. This is the duality of Nova, and that is whether or not I could swipe. If I can't swipe for whatever reason, I'm going to hunker down and hoard. If not, then it's swiping until the cows come home. I guess that's how you feel about pulling without worrying versus me, who pulls only when I am sure that I can get the character I want. Maybe. Maybe. I simply just, you know, just go pull if I feel like I can pull, like, do a couple pulls. Or even with Cowstone Light, I just had 2 pulls. I was like, you know what? I'll do 1 pull just to see what happens. Well, technically, I almost had 2 pulls because I did use 8 tickets. So, yeah. I have a very pessimistic view of Lucky Mustard in general. I believe luck can run out someday, and my own luck has probably ran out a long time ago. Without certainty, I'm going to stay cautious. At least with pity, you are guaranteed to get the desired result. Any Lucky Mustard that comes up along the way is unpredictable. I'm trying to think about the whole luck thing. I don't really think about it too much. That's to be completely honest. Like every time my brother says that I'm lucky when I get certain pulls, I'm just like, I don't even think about it. I just pull. I just simply just go for the pull and don't think about the outcome. That's basically it. Although you can see through when I do the pulls, I'm just watching as it goes to see if there are, you know, any little signs to get that rainbow gate, at least in Uma. But then if it doesn't appear, then it doesn't appear. If it appears, then obviously I will get hyped. Eugen had responded saying, I'm with Nova staying cautious. Unlike before or the early days of Uma, I pull if I like the Uma, even if I don't have pity. And I got it around less than 70 pulls like a Lucky Mustard. Until the Daiichi Ruby incident. It all ends there and do safe pulls unless necessary. I will say that Daiichi Ruby incident was pretty unfortunate. It's funny how it always comes back and gets mentioned. Which was, what, a year ago? Well over a year ago? I was trying to think who. I mean, I've had many different Umas where I have done pulls. You guys have seen it. I guess we can go like pretty much a year ago with Katsuragi Ace, and then after that was Festival Teo, and then Tono Crown, which I eventually got, Cheval Grand, which I eventually got, and the most recent one, Dream Journey, which that one I went like, I think 120 something pulls. That was pretty much it. And even though, you know, that was what, 2 banners ago, I still ended up going for Cowstone Light, and that's just pretty much how it is for me. Although for sure I still will, of course, try to save in the future. My thought process was, you know what, I don't normally pull for short distance Umas. I'm gonna do it this time and see how it is. I do like her design and all that, so I'm gonna go for it. And that's pretty much how it went. Nova had responded saying, mine was the now I'm back from hiatus and you won't let me swipe incident. And then Tanoki says, I pretty much only pull when I have pity. Any other I get along the way is a bonus, but generally I like to guarantee myself. Even I end up not ever needing to get to pity. Nova had responded saying, luck is a fickle mistress and I've been screwed over many, many times that I'm not going to acknowledge that I have luck at all. No, I feel like I don't know. I feel like you have been pretty good when it came down to Uma. I feel like, at least. I don't even know if I don't. I'm pretty sure you have. I just don't remember who exactly you went for pity for. Because a lot of times, I feel like you have said when you pulled for characters, you've gotten them before pity. So that's why I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure you have at least once or twice. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't like to think about luck too much. Whatever the result is, I'll just accept it. Except for like certain cases where, well, I will say Dragon Ball Legends didn't have that the pit at least the 200 like 200 pulls in you're guaranteed, but yeah, games like those hurts. It does hurt. But because of games like those, I think that's the reason why I've built up the point where I'm just like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. I guess I have to thank. Should I thank him? I don't know. Well, regardless, I guess I have to thank games like, I guess, Dokkan and Legends, who doesn't exactly have a pity system. Because even though you do your pulls and then, like for example, Dokkan, you get like these coins you can use to exchange the banner characters not there regardless. A featured one at least. So yeah. Next comment says, or thank you first to Eugen and Tanoki for responding to that comment from Nova. To Eugen's point, I think the height is fine, but if I can imagine myself using her as an ironing board, yeah, I need something more huge. Well, that is your preference. Since Nova always likes his hills and stuff. You can't tell me you don't. You can't tell me you don't. All I can really think is McQueen when it comes to Uma. Do you like that aren't? You know? But if that's how you prefer him, that's how you prefer him. Nice. Now that's a lucky mustard right there. I'm not cringing, but I'm like, dang. If only you can share some of your luck with mine, then that would be great. Until next time, I'm gonna get Gentle Donna and 110 pull. Hey, if you do, you do. If you do, you do. But like I said, luck is just a thing that I don't really necessarily think about too much. Just like how my brother said luck is a skill. Totally disagree with that because how would you even work on luck to begin with? It's not like an RPG game where if you do have a luck stat, you can bring it up with experience points. So that's pretty much why I don't really care too much to think about luck and just accept whatever outcome that happens. Unless it's a character that I really, really, really wanted to pull for, then that's a whole different story. But other than that, that is pretty much it from Nova. Thank you for all the comments, and also to Eugen and Tanoki for replying to one of the comments. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is from Eugen. Nice, you have finally get on track and out of the UFs or NUEs, unlike the previous trainings, disregarding the failed trainings. I will say I do get UFs, UF9s to be more specific. From what I noticed the past few days as my lowest one when the trading is actually pretty bad. So yeah, I've pretty much gotten out of the UF rut and gotten back to UEs. Now, of course, now I need to break the barrier to get into the UDs and try to consistently stay there. So that's pretty much it. Nearly got there with Cal Sunlight. As you can see, I did get a UE8 with her. Same thing with Cap, UE9, and then basically my team. And Cap's been doing pretty good. Cap's been doing pretty good, although this is just bronze, so obviously it'll get harder later on once we get to like gold and platinum. At least that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming to see a lot of UDs. And hopefully I'm pretty sure I can at least make Plat 1, Plat 2. I'm not expecting to go Plat 4 at all, since I couldn't even go Plat 4 with a more well-round out trained team as in the ones in the past. So And then, yeah, as my name is mentioned from the start of the vid, like the usual, Nucky Mustard would commence. It's a long field journey for Dream Journey, but it's short for Call Sunlight. Good for you good for you now have for a short distance, but it's very true. Now I pretty much just have Sakura, Bakushino, and Cowstone Light as like my main short distance people. And maybe I'll keep it that way unless like another short distance Uma I like, I guess, appears in the future. And I'll just use that third spot for someone else. Who knows? But yeah, while watching the vid, I was thinking if I should skip because there's an escape factor or just try to gamble like I've done during the early days. So yeah, congrats. Thank you, thank you. Nova had responded saying, gamble in the early days, huh? The old Eugen would have gone ham for this banner, I'd like to think. He probably may have. He probably may have. But thanks to Daichi Ruby, last year changed all that. Changed all of that. Where are we? Bronze 2. Oh, we're almost there. I think. No. We need bronze 4. We're like halfway there. I thought we were almost there just because of where we are in the comments, but thank you for the comment, Eugen, and Nova for responding. But yeah, Dream Journey, like I said, took me like 120 something pulls because I do remember using a couple tickets on it. And then, oh, obviously, y'all saw Carlson Light took me 18 pulls because I believe I did use 8 pink tickets. And then the last 2 comments are going to be from Tanogi. This banner is an easy skip. Banner came a little too late to prepare a runner parent and to upgrade her skills. And I mean, regardless, this banner should have been an easy skip. Because knowing that the anniversary is pretty much a month away. So, but for me, you know, I was already low on jewels. So I was like, you know what, let me throw a poll in there and see what happens. Pretty much did it for the video as well. Just to see how it goes. I think I'll use items now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Do I want to use... No, I think I'll just save the items for later. Like later. As in... later rounds. Maybe when we hit gold. As you guys can see, I don't have that much of an amount. Maybe I'll use the ones I have a lot of, but other than that. Then continue on with the comment. It says, what do you mean? She has straight black hair, really cool uniform, and striking eyes. I do actually have 47 UMA tickets and have a full pity to back that up. I'm assuming that is a response to how Eugen had described her, which was... what was it? Voice and personality, somewhat cool beauty, costume elegant, but so-so to my liking. Hey, if that was a response to what Eugen said, that's what I read. I do personally like how Calcum Light looks. She has a really nice outfit, I would say. Because it, like I said, it reminded me of Kagura. And I thought Kagura was cool also. Which is pretty much the main reason why I ended up liking Calcum Light. Because they do have some kind of resemblance, in my opinion. In my opinion, the hair is pretty close. The outfit's pretty darn close, just different colors. And yeah, I mean, for characters that look like Calcum Light, when they kind of have like the striking eyes, but the way they like dress and all that is pretty much gives them that elegance. I'm trying to think of other characters in the past. Well, I guess you could think like Rose and Eminence, if you've seen it. That's like one of the close comparisons. Not really. I don't know, not too sure, but there's a couple characters that I've seen from, well, most likely a couple at least, there should be, that have pretty much that kind of style, and I don't mind that style a lot. But let's see. Hey, 47 UMA tickets, pretty good. Knowing me, I'd probably use the tickets if I didn't. Well, I already did, but if I had saved up 47 UMA tickets, I most likely would have used it instead of using the jewels, but it is what it is. I didn't have pretty much any of them because I used them, so it's all good. Nova had responded saying, it's kind of odd that this came just 2 days before League of Heroes and it's a runner, so you need to prep for parents and factor 2. It's actually not odd. Yes, it was more closer to the League of Heroes, but they usually do give at least like about a week to do it. I'm trying to figure out why they may have done it. Let me actually take a look, see if I can figure it out. Oh, banners. Can I see past banners so I can see the time? Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, no, not that one. Here we are. I think personally, no. I'm trying to think, cause did we get an event? No, we didn't. The last event was the June Bride, right? We got Jungle Pocket after that, then Dream Journey. Then Rice Shower. Well, anyways, what I'm thinking is they went a whole like 10 days with Rice Shower. They probably could have gone a couple days earlier if they only did a week, but I think 10 days is like their minimum that they usually do. Dream Journey, I think it was just a weird scheduling since I'm gonna say because of the movie. Because I felt like they could have released Jungle Pocket. Well, when did the movie come out again? Movie. Why did my thing go to Yahoo? What the heck? It's kind of weird. Why did my search engine change to Yahoo? Let me change that real quick. Sorry about that. I don't know why it changed to Yahoo. The heck? I'm using Google Chrome. Why is Yahoo default? It's so weird. Where are we? Getting into Silver 1. We're almost there. Alright, anyways, after fixing that, Musume movie. Since we're almost there, let's see what we can do. What numbers are they? We'll use these two. Why not? May 24. So the initial release was May 24. Right? May 24. That's what it says on Google. And then yeah, they release Jungle Pocket literally like 2-3 weeks later. 2.5 to 3 weeks later, which is, I think what they could have done was instead of instead of North Flight, maybe instead of North Flight, they should have done Jungle Pocket there pretty much around the release of the movie. And then I think that would have made the scheduling a little bit better. Because then it would have been, they could have totally moved North Flight later on. Regardless, honestly, if they did done that, I would have had more jewels, but regardless, it would have been Jungle Pocket, then the wedding event, and then Dream Journey, and then Rice Shower, and then now Cowstone Light, which Cowstone Light would have had a little bit more time if that was the case. And then they probably could have done North Flight later on. At least That's what I think it would have been better. Just looking at the schedule. Because well, I say that, but they didn't release Top Road until later on either, so I guess that's just how it is. I guess it's just how it is. Thank you, Nova, for replying to that comment. And the last one is from Tanoki. Unless I refresh right now and another one comes out. Nah. So the last one says, and this one got a couple replies as well. Looking at my 31k carats and 47 UMA tickets, I'm not sure what a desync half Annie and new scenario would be like. Could we possibly need 3 to 4 pity to cover half Annie in the next scenario? Honestly, well, thinking about it, half Annie in the new scenario, half Annie we're most likely gonna get like what, 10 days, the usual, like 8 days of free pulls for the support. And then that's the same thing for the new scenario. So unless you can get your pulls within that, then I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Also, it depends on the banner. Nova is thinking Gentle Donna. Honestly, I can believe it, because I don't know. I just feel like she's bound to be released with it. Like, it's already halfway through. It's gonna be halfway through Uma's anniversary, so I wouldn't be surprised if they would use that opportunity to release a character like Gentle Donna, who most likely people would pull for. Although they could also release Gentle Donna knowing that in the middle of nowhere, nothing's happening, and use that as an advantage to get people to pull for Gentle Donna in the middle of whatever. Oop, I clicked the skip button. That's my fault. That's my fault. But I think we made it to... Did we? Did we make it to Bronze 4? Oh no, I mean Silver 1. Oh, we did. Okay. So let me finish this comment now, because this is pretty much where we're gonna stop. Probably sticking to my plan to pull for 1 Uma banner before the next scenario. So it is Custom Light O now, and possibly missing out on Espoir City, or I could get lucky and Espoir City doesn't come till the end of the year. From what we know, a lot of the Umas that were introduced should be just released within the anniversary. So there's still pretty much half a year, 7 months until then. That's like how, I mean, think about it. We could be getting, I mean, they saved their immensely for the anniversary. We could be looking at Orpherb or Gentle Donna being saved for that late as well. Unless they have another Uma that we could all be waiting for that anniversary, or it could be a completely different one. Who knows? Very least I could dump my Uma ticket. So first 10 ticket pull was, oh, here we are. He's doing the pulls. Regular door and long shot star. Not too familiar with the wordings, but I think all ticket pulls don't show anything, right? No, they should pretty much show. Long shot star is typically just the worst of it. Shoot, what was the middle one? There was a middle one. I forgot what it was called. Literally forgot what it was called. And then after that, it's just the quote that Rudolph loves. I was about to say a whole different one, but it's that one. I don't even remember it. I think I did before, but because of all the times I rewatched season 1, but yeah, pretty much trying to remember what it was, but I can't. I'm sorry. Basically, long shot star is the worst you can get out of all of them. The second one I don't remember. And then the third one is Rudolph's line from, or the quote that she likes. Sorry, I don't remember it. That's my fault. Unless there's a tickets that I can check? I'm pretty sure I don't have tickets. Do I have any gold tickets? I only got one pull, so I ain't gonna do anything. I ain't gonna do nothing. But, one rainbow? Nice. Double rainbow? Woo! Okay, first rainbow, New Year's nature. Okay, not bad. Gold, flip to rainbow. Calcium, congrats. Congrats. See? You never know. Even if it's just tickets, you never know. Still one more. Summer Special Week. Oh, this was a triple. Summer Special Week. No dupes. So 3 new Umas added to the roster. Silver flips to gold. Gold flips to rainbow. Wait. This is still the same pool? 4 rainbows and 10 tickets. Numerous F words were dropped. Vivlos. Congrats on the Vivlos. I would have pulled for Vivlos, but I thought Verxina was gonna get released, knowing Vivlos was released already, getting released. And until now, we still don't have Verxina. Verxina can also be a half Annie banner. I could see it. I could see it possibly being a half Annie banner. And then honestly, at a loss of what to even say or think. Hey, just congrats. Just enjoy. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. Probably spent too. This is in the replies. Probably spent too long thinking how to write this or to capture the absolute chaos of this. Also, rip to any carrots and tickets that were lost directly from the seeing of my pull. If someone ended up pulling after you did, I'm sorry. Also, if it didn't go well, because I also didn't 110 pull, but my main goal was to just get Calcium Line, and that's all that mattered to me. Because for some odd reason, when I get 2 or more, I guess, I don't end up getting the Uma I want. As proof of the pass of all the times I got double pulls. So yeah. Nova had responded saying, I'm at 58k with 65 Uma tickets, and I feel like that's not enough. Well, you have 2 pities. It's pretty much. You're good. You're just overly cautious, I'd say, but I don't blame you. It is. You're free to play in this game now. Now, this is a keyword. Since your hiatus, so there we go. Inoki had responded saying, I'm left with 31k carrots and 37 Uma tickets now. I'm freshly reinforced with 4 new Umas though, 5 counting Palmer, who I just got from the Legends race. Crazy returns from 10 tickets, might even skip out on the next CM Uma if it ain't Espoir City. It all depends who the next CM Uma is. Hopefully a week before the CM. It's most likely a Dirt Uma, so I think knowing how little Dirt Umas there are, unless you're fine with using Cap, Tanoki, and all the, or Elkonderpasa and all others who can race in Dirt, then yeah, you can definitely skip it if you don't feel like pulling for those. Nova had responded saying, I'm more prepared for the CM than the League of Heroes. And then again, they should be giving us more rocks during the Annie. Yep. So we do have some discounts. But yeah, having that Fear that Gentle Donna and a meta int card might happen at the same time is gonna milk me dry. Yeah, I could feel a general int card incoming. The reason being is because they've released a good amount of wise cards, but they're all like pretty much like positional or distance based. Like last one was Taishin, obviously for chasers. Neo Universe, which I would assume is for medium distance. Or betweeners, but mainly medium distance. North Flight for mild distance, I'd say. Platona Diamond for betweeners. McQueen, generally more for leaders, but as Eugen has told me, you can still use it just because it's a good card. And yeah, I mean, Nakayama Fesashi, don't know. Okay, this one seems more general base, but it's more like a crap ton of green skills. I don't know how you necessarily feel about it. I think Nova has this card, so yeah, let me know how that card is actually, because I don't know. And then Manhattan Cafe, which was the long distance one, I assume, but also can be for Betweener, depending on which skill you choose at the end of the event chain. So yeah, pretty much a lot of the wise cards we've gotten for basically the past year has been focused at a certain point. I mean, just focus at something. I don't really know. The best one we've gotten that can be used generally was like Measure Ramino. There was also Asan Machan, Short Distance, Mihono Bourbon, Escape, DM Opera, which I'm not too sure. Long Distance from what it looks like. And then Daitaku Helios, which is most likely Short Distance for the gold skill. And a little bit of Mile. And all that, so there could be a general end card incoming, I would say, since they gave us Orfur for the anniversary for Guts. Power, we just got Nishino Flower to pretty much help us go through with this scenario, and then yeah, I don't know, but I could definitely see an end card incoming. Gentodonna, obviously a huge possibility because it's a half Annie. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, thank you for all the comments. Tanoki, Nova, Eugen, and also y'all had replied to each other's comments. Thank you for all the replies as well. Other than that, yeah, we made it to Silver 1 as per usual on day 1. Next video, we're just gonna see how far we can go within 5 tickets. Hopefully we could possibly make it Silver 4 or maybe even past that. But as you guys saw, just in bronze I was already taking third places. I don't know if there was fourth, but second place is a good amount compared to first place, although there was still probably more first places than anything. Is this the let's see how we've been doing. Where's my team? There. How many times did Cap win? 8 times. How many times did 8 times? Okay. And you 1 time. So from the looks of it, Calcium Light is my weakest link. I don't know if that's because the other 2 took the wins from her, almost likely, or I don't know. It doesn't really matter as long as I just do the League of Heroes and just get whatever rewards along the way. That's pretty much how I see the League of Heroes. Just to get these rewards, and for sure you're going to be saving them up. Unless they decide to be rude and throw a 4th costume out of nowhere for Kita or Teo. That'd be definitely rude in my opinion. Although there are characters like Tono Crown who could get an ult. Cheval Grand who can get an ult. Is it too soon? Probably. But who knows? But other than that, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. You guys can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of my team overall. It's pretty much what I was able to scrounge up last second for the League of Heroes, so it's the best I can, although I'll still keep training Calcium Light on the side, probably not as much as I did prior to the League of Heroes because I was literally crunch timing it. But also let me know how your guys' weekend were. If I know most of you guys most likely pulled, and I already know that Inoki did go for the pull, so anyone else who have thought about pulling or did do a pull, let me know down in the comments how that went, or if you decided not to. And anything else you want to talk about, let me know down in the comments. As long as it's appropriate, I will go over it. And other than that, if you guys haven't joined the circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It's called Shushu. Give that a search, click join, request or join. It will send me a request letting me know you want to join. And then also go down to the comment section, letting me know that you sent the request with your in-game name. It's just so I can match it and make sure that it's you and not anyone else. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.